I had a women's camp that we ran at the Manning Passing Academy this year, and I had 16 female coaches. Our thought was, hey, if we're going to have a camp for girls and young women, let's have women instructing. Callie Brownson was one of them. I asked all the coaches to submit a practice protocol, practice plan, and hers was the most thorough, the most meticulous. She obviously put an awful lot of time and effort and thought into it. Very confident with what she was doing. She was a good instructor, communicated very, very effectively, obviously was an athlete as well. So when I got back from the camp, I thought a little bit, what if we had an internship program up here at Dartmouth? And the two people that had contacted me at the camp, I talked to all the coaches, but Callie and Soho Tillman Brooks responded. I checked with the institution. They were very, very supportive, so we brought the two of them up. And Soho Brooks she is a head coach and had a plan to learn, pick up as much as she could, and go back. Callie straight out said she wants to coach football at the college professional level. And she was as good as anybody I've had in terms of her skill set, her preparedness, her attention to detail, her passion. The thing that really struck me about her was the response my players had. Players were coming to me after the first 3 or 4 days and saying, hey, Coach, would you ever consider hiring Callie? My coaches, they same thing. They said, man, she is right on it. Technically, and the game, social media, and computer input and all that type of thing is huge. It took her 30 seconds to learn some of the apps and some of the installs that we needed. And then just her energy. Always, she's a forward-thinking individual, very broad-minded. It's an entry-level position. A lot of the guys I've had come in, I mean, they're just not aware enough. And she was spot on. And so looking at it, we had an opening, 2-week tryout, if you will. And she passed with flying colors. And when I announced it to the team, it was fun to see. I think it was emotional for her, and it was fun for me just to see how the guys, I mean, they're up, banging the table, chanting, and everything else. And
this has been an incredible experience, and I'm leaving here a better coach thanks to everybody in this room. And I'm really fortunate for that. So thank you guys very much.
Callie came in, again, energy and so forth, and her agenda was a little bit different. She'd like to get into the coaching world and on the field. And I've been very, very impressed. So impressed with her that I'd like to offer her a position with us this year. So she had a tremendous impact on them, and that was my hope across the board. Like what I saw was what she presented. My guys responded to that, my players responded to that, and maybe a different perspective. She's a coach who happens to be a female, and that distinction, I think, became very, very apparent to my players and my coaches. We hired a coach that will better our football program, and I'm happy for her and I'm happy for Dartmouth.